Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here. How you doing? Right, it's Tuesday. Tuesday's request day, and today's map was requested by Marius. Now, as soon as I saw the thumbnail, I knew it had to be done. For no other reason than if I didn't, and I left this one sitting around untouched for too long, you guys were going to be bitter. You were going to be bitter. It's just stunning, isn't it? Look at it. It's stunning. It's a real life photo. It's not really a map, is it? No, it really is. So anyway, yeah, I don't want you being bitter. I want to be thankful. That's what I want. And that's right, hitting the like button really does help support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you very much for your anticipated assistance. Right, today's map is Borkovian Mountains by Rubber Duck. Love it, Rubber Duck. I do love a Rubber Duck. Yes, it's mountains. That's what we have today. There's your start square, rail and road and river and a bit of mountain as well. What more can you ask for? Resources look like this. Oil is used for snow on this particular map, so don't go expecting to be doing much in the way of drilling. And then off to the workshop. Now, it's a mass transit map. You will need mass transit DLC for this. Railway replacer, network extensions to Alps Dolomites, and also a few bits and bobs here. Now, it does say that you need the rotating params mod, and I don't understand why exactly. I restarted the game to ensure that we had it, but pointless, I think. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's needed. I don't know. So anyway, we're using the realistic 1.2 LUT because no LUT has been prescribed by the creator. Okay, now down at road level, and it looks as good down here as it does from up there, doesn't it? It looks lovely. Nice level road here, nice bit of terrain work as well to ensure that we have a level road. A little bit of elevation across here. And if we go under here, I'm going to be a bit grumpy. There you go, a little bit of blue mantle showing underneath there. Tiny little bit. But you have to, it's kind of hidden by the trees a little bit. I think that was intended. Big bridge, which we'll come back to. We're going to go under the bridge. And I do like this next part. This roundabout here, which I think the intention is to stop traffic from going too fast. Coming off of the highway there, screaming down here and then missing the bridge would be a bad thing. We've got a little bit of a divot in there. It's probably deeper than I would like it to be. But I like the idea of the roundabout. Just checking for mantle. Yeah, the roundabout to slow traffic down before it gets onto the bridge. Very nice work indeed. We've got some kind of glitching rock there. Fortunately, there's nothing coming this way at the moment. So no deaths today. No deaths on today's show, hopefully. And then we got some zigzagging coming down the side of the cliff. And now we marry up with the railway, which we'll look at a bit later on. But the railway actually surprisingly good. Although we are using a lot of railway mods, so kind of what you'd want it to be. A little bit of a switchback there to come back underneath the railway and then across this bridge. On the other side of the bridge, we've got another one of those roundabouts. Have you seen my my new tutorial for the roundabout mod? Oh, you really got to check that one out. Anyway, along this rather plain riverbank here, but perfect for building. And then we've got here, we've got a bridge which we can drive across, but there's a little bit of glitching going on. You see the glitching there? Not perfectly lined up and beautifully done, but there we go. We're going to go across the bridge, see what's on the other side of the river, and we've got some more glitching going on here where the bridge is slightly higher than the road. It needs to be lowered a fraction. And then we run out of road here, but it's kind of set up that we can start building up into these hills around here. I go back the way we came. We go back the way we came and then carry on along the road, see where this takes us to, and the answer is a dead end. So we can build into this area as well. That's kind of nice. If we go back along this rather plain riverbank, we will come across... Oh. When was that built then, hey? The Rico Damak Residence Dubai by official Sauron, and that is the correct spelling of residence according to the Steam Workshop. We got it's a rather nice skyscraper from obviously the centre of skyscrapers, the modern day centre. And we've got a factoid as well, and this is one that made me, I don't know, chuckle. Chuckle's not. I mean, we're still working with death here. The Earl of Morton was beheaded by the guillotine-style contraption he himself had introduced into Scotland. Yeah, that's a bad move. Rico Damak Residence Dubai. By official Sauron, today's asset of the day. And we'll roll on then. Okay, now back along the side of the river, and it's not a huge amount of build plane, but there is build plane down by the river. It's not an easy map, but it's a map that has options. More switchbacks here going up the side. Bit of a divot there. A bit of smoothing would have been better, I think, there, but there we are. Yeah, it's a couple more divots going on there as well. It's not an easy map to build on, but it's a map, like I say, that has options. I like this little loop around here with the tunnel to keep gathering height and momentum up the side and into the snow, oil for snow. More switchbacks going back down the other side of the mountain. Let's have a little look at that from this side. Looks good to me. Quite happy with that. And then we're back down just below the snow height, so we're back into the greens in the valleys, and through a tunnel over there, which joins us up with this road here, which will link us around to, and some more switchbacks up into the snow again. It's good. It's good. We've got a lot of traffic going on down here though, and you'll notice that in certain areas it's just tailing up a little bit because of the highways, and of course with the switchbacks it does slow the traffic down. You can see there, and down here as well, lots of trucks waiting to make their way around this corner. Notice this corner, lucky it's icy there, because the rear end of those trucks is getting really scraped around there. This big one here, look at it pushing it around there. Oh, it's brilliant. Yes, just a bit tight for some of the big trucks, but like I say, it's icy, so they probably slide quite easily. Like this intersection here, that's been well done considering the amount of space that's permitted there. Elevated there, across here, through a tunnel. Yeah, it emerges here. Just for a moment. Hello, goodbye, hello. Another tunnel, a bridge here, not a tunnel. That's the opposite of a tunnel, isn't it? A bridge across here, across the viaduct. Potential start location over here is quite nice as well. All set up, ready to go. And this takes us back to where we started, more or less, with that bridge and the roundabout used for braking purposes. Now the rail. The rail is surprisingly good. I say that because we've got a lot of mountains going on here, and with one exception, I didn't really notice any slopes. I'm sure there are because I've not switched on the terrain lines, but I didn't notice any slopes. Now if you come over here, we've got a little bit of glitching with the land coming over the tunnel there, but if you notice here, it seems to be climbing a little bit in there. That's down at river level there, and this one's going in quite a way up. It's a hidden drop there. It's a bit naughty, it's a bit secretive, but no one's going to notice, so we'll let them have it. A little bit of glitching going on there, minor stuff. Yeah, there is going to be a little bit of glitching going. Oh, this is probably the worst part of the entire rail network there, unless you want to include squished sleepers, because there are some squished sleepers going on, like here. Yeah, but not really too much you can do about it. Not with the new railways mod. That seems to be affected quite badly by that kind of thing. So yeah, overall the rail, considering it's a mountain map, this is excellent. I'm really impressed. Back into a tunnel, emerge from the tunnel over here, and this will drag us back up the side of the river to the edge of the map, which means I get to showcase another one of my brand new intermissions. I hope you're ready to enjoy this one of my favourites. Oh, bring it on, Zach, bring it on.
Are your soggy little Sims constantly getting even more soggy? Are you continuously drowning your trees and soaking your city? Then you need BonBonB's flood management tutorial. Click the information button now.
Thank you, Zach. Yes, if you've got flood problems, that's the tutorial for you. We haven't got any shipping problems here. There's no shipping routes at all. Probably rightly so. The river's not really suited to shipping unless you get the AVO mod in and have some like light shipping going on. There is somewhere an air route. Find it in a moment. There it is. There's an air route going across there. So yes, if you want to build an airport, you're covered. Okay, what's next? Oh yes, of course, the water flow. Water flow, we've got a number of rivers and feeder streams, etc. feeding into the main river, and in general we've got good water flow. There are a couple of areas where it nulls out a little bit. It's a bit light here, but it's not null. Down here somewhere there is an area where it's kind of like, yeah, about here. It's just a couple of spots where it's just stops moving, but it's still workable. And where's your start square? Start square is this location here, more or less, this side of the bridge actually. But yeah, the water is moving in the start square, so that's all good. Loving the map. Absolutely beautiful work from a rubber duck, and of course a little nod to Mr. Miyagi for his theme. Now, one of my big grumbles, if you can call it a big grumble, is given how beautiful the map is, the water sources are a little bit, well, plonked. They could be a lot worse. They could be a lot worse. But there's a little bit of room for improvement with those. And, yeah, they're pouring into the main river there. Underneath the viaduct here. This little bumpy rock here, I'm not sure that I buy into that one. I'm not saying it's not right. It just seems a bit round and a bit, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It's supposed to be there to me. Liking this. This is good work. Once again, the river, I'm believing it. I'd like to see it just controlled a little bit there, where it's mounting the grass there. Just a little bit more control on the river there would make that just spectacular. We've got some waterfalls going up into the mountains, and of course it's so pretty. It's so pretty, especially when you get into the snow. And of course we've got snow melt water sources here, and which are more believable, I'd suggest, than just a plonked water source. Could still be tapered in a little bit more at the source, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. Looking else, what else have we got? We've got other rivers as well. This one's quite interesting as well. If we come up here, it splits, and there you go. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, splits and goes two ways. We won't look at that one. There's this last one that I don't buy into fully though. We've got, it's kind of like a weir. You can see the rocks underneath the surface there, and it doesn't feel natural at all. And you can just about make out the terraforming underneath the water there. If I switch on the terrain lines now, I just don't buy into this really. This one just feels a little, I mean, it feels like it was well made until we actually got to the river, and then we just, it doesn't matter, can't see it, can you? So yes, your chance to vote on this map. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your votes really do count. We use them at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10 for the best maps of the month. Will this be one of the top 10? I would be stunned if it isn't. I think this has got something about it. So many mountains. Okay, what do I think? I would say aesthetically it's glorious. It really is glorious. My only grumble is the aesthetics of those water sources. They could be better. They could be much, much better. It would add a lot, although you won't see them actually in the city build itself. I'm going to give it a very high 4 stars. Detailing across the whole is very good. Again, I've got a few glitches. Other than the few glitches, it's very nice. There's enough glitches though to lose a star, so that's 4 stars also. Gameplay potential, not the hugest amount of build plane at all. Everything's kind of in place. There's a couple of areas of null water, but it's not the start square, so that probably won't be an issue at all. I was thinking about giving it 5 stars. I just think it's just shy of that. Just shy. A very high 4 stars again. 4, 4 and 4. Borkovian Mountains by Rubby Duck gets my BonBonB seal of approval. Any one of those on another day could have just edged over into a 5th star. That is an outstanding map. Outstanding. Well, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. Join me tonight for City Edition. We take a look at Miracle Mile, a part of Street Toaster's Ocampo and Miracle Mile city build. We'll have a look at that. And then tomorrow we've got another map. Another map. Who would have thought there'd be another map? Okay, we all thought so. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon.